Hello to everybody out there on Network RV and people who might be listening in on a podcast. Today, we're delighted to bring you another in our series of helping make smart buyers smarter. And today, we're with RV Refrigeration. Actually, Annalie Ford and Roger Ford are here. They're in their service and training center. And today, we're going to talk about RV refrigeration. And some of you probably, if you have a refrigerator, if you've never had a problem, consider yourself lucky. I mean, whether it's a refrigerator at home, it's a refrigerator in a hotel room, or it's a refrigerator in your RV or your trailer or whatever you might have. Today, we're going to talk with two people who have committed, and I'm going to say this seriously, 40 years. And that's a very, very long time to be focused on RV refrigeration. So, Annalie, I know that you could sort of give us a brief overview of RV refrigeration and what you're doing there, and then we'll shift to Roger to actually talk about some of the problems that actually happen with refrigerators. So, could you please sort of give us a snapshot, an overview of what you do in your service center and training center?
Sure. RV refrigerators are found in RVs, of course, motorhomes, trailers, pull-behinds, but they're also found in off-the-grid. Preppers are using the RV refrigerator. Amish communities use them because they use AC or LP. We offer not just a service, but also we offer hands-on training. We have online training as well. Our hands-on training, we offer a minimum of 2 days, and that is to RV owners who would like to know as much as they can about minor troubleshooting on their RV refrigerator. They can do minor repairs themselves, and we'd be glad to spend time with them to help them understand how the refrigerator works and little things that they can do. We also offer a 1 week or a 2 week certification training, and then we also have a 3 week certification training. We also are certified to we offer certification and 3 week training to GIs who are coming out of the military. The 9/11 GI Bill can be used for our training, and they receive not just the training, but they also get the customized tools. And that's true for any who take our training.
Okay, good summary. Now, Roger, I know we've got to share the fact that you've been focused for almost 40 years, or is it 40 years? What's another year or two when you're up that high and you're solving problems? What kind of problems do you generally see? I mean, there's probably the top 10 problems, but, help us understand that, because everybody who's maybe in a campground today or planning going camping or has a problem, you've probably seen that. Help us understand what those things are.
Okay. And the first thing is, I've been in the refrigeration industry since 1978, but we've been specializing in the RV refrigerator since 1984.
Okay.
And basically, the number one problem that we've been hearing for those 34 years is that the freezer's doing okay, it's freezing, but the refrigerator compartment is not keeping the food adequate cold. And too often when people come here, they've been to another service center and they were actually told to throw the cooling unit or the refrigerator away and replace it. And most of the time we find that it's not a cooling unit issue. It is a control issue, a ventilation issue. And sometimes it's just the user doing something wrong.
Sure.
But it's a more economical fix. It's not to replace it. That is not the thing to do.
One time we even saw the heat element wasn't in the sleeve.
Okay.
I thought it was wrong.
Okay. Well, I know that many times when I don't understand something, I go to the internet, and you have a really robust solution for people. So if somebody were listening to this today, and they might go to the internet, but what might they? How could they be sort of? What type of misconceptions might be out there that they might make a mistake? And not everybody's been doing this for 34 years. So is there some things that they like? Top 10 or top 3 tips that they need to keep aware of, misconceptions?
Well, the biggest thing I can suggest is if you have a problem with the refrigerator, is go to our website, which is rvrefrigeration.com.
Good.
We have do-it-yourself troubleshooting and repair videos on there for some of the most common problems that the customer can take care of the repair themselves.
Good.
And just the thing that they need to be looking out for is if they're at a service center and they're told that they need to replace the refrigerator or the cooling unit, they need to make sure that they're educated enough, and they can get that information probably at our website.
Good.
That if they're told they need to replace it, well, they can ask why. The more the RV owner educates themselves, the more they know to ask the right questions to the technician and get to the root of the problem. Either I do need to replace it, or maybe I need to get a second opinion.
Okay, so I know my dad always used to say second opinion was, and here we are. We're dealing with people who are, they're on an RV holiday, or they really don't want any problems, and they are trying to solve things quickly and easily. They don't want to be, I think probably what we might suggest is looking at your website, and there, as you say, there are do-it-yourself videos, and then there are easy troubleshooting things. But let's just say somebody gets into an area where they say, "Look, I've done all the easy things, and I'm still, I've got warm beer," or or that's no good, or I know my wife gets really upset if the eggs are not right, so you got to keep them cold. So what would they do then? I mean, do they come to you? Do they ship it to you? Do they call you on the phone? How does that work?
Well, we're here to help any way that we can help. The first thing is look at the videos. If it goes past anything they can do themselves, they need to call us if they're in our area, make an appointment, and we'll do everything we can to help. They can stay here while we're doing the repairs.
Oh.
We have a lot of people who travel to us from all over the United States.
Yes.
Okay.
We've got plenty of room for them.
Okay, so you have like a place where they can park their RVs? Okay, so that sort of leads me to that other question that I really find kind of unique. You found that there was such a problem that you decided to start a training school. Can you kind of give me the snapshot so people understand what that's all about? I mean, I know you mentioned it briefly, but why would you start a school? Is there that much of a problem with refrigerators?
This business is quite unique, and there's a huge demand for it across all through the world. We've had people come for training from the UK, from London, from Australia, from Vietnam.
Wow.
We've just from all over the world, all over the United States. People are searching for the people that we have trained, and they're wanting answers. That's what we provide them, is answers. Our motto is to educate others about the RV refrigerator, to save the consumer money, to provide the best warranty, and to reduce our carbon footprint.
Okay. We
We want to help other people. That's what God put us here for, is to help others. And that's our goal. We don't ship cooling units because of the procedures that we use.
Okay.
When we get done, these units really work well and they last.
Okay, let's dig down into maybe some of the common problems. I think you were saying Roger, and I may have interrupted you. So what's one of that common problems? We kind of talked a little bit before we went live here, and one of those problems has to do with the back of the refrigerator or the ceiling of the unit. Can you talk about that for a minute so people kind of get an idea that if they have this kind of problem, it's not just their problem, it's a common problem, or at least a familiar problem to you?
Yeah. The evaporator, which you can see over my left shoulder,
Right.
it's iced up. That is surrounded in an insulation, a urethane. And the manufacturers just seem to, they're all poured in a mold. They believe one size fits all. And I'll confess, we used to do the same years ago when we were shipping them out all across the US.
Okay.
But then we realized that we're losing quality control efficiency by doing that. So
Okay.
now what we do is we actually urethane insulate the evaporator in the cabinet that cooling unit belongs in. And you get a perfect seal that way. It's gonna be more efficient. It's gonna last longer because you don't have the outside air working its way into the evaporator. And that air holds humidity or has humidity in it. When it gets to the cold, it forms condensation, which forms rust.
Okay.
So that really helps the lasting of the cooling unit. And there are so many other things that we just can't go over all at one
Oh,
time.
I
You know, if it's just my opinion, but
no,
if a technician,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
if an RV technician says it can't be fixed, or the best thing for you is to replace the refrigerator, basically what he's saying is, I don't know how to fix it.
Okay.
Because there's just too many simple fixes, and we see it. This is all we service is the RV refrigerator. We service nothing else on the RV. So we see a lot of refrigerators. And in that time, you learn a lot.
Sure.
And that's what we're trying to do is just pass on that information to RV owners and technicians.
And we have not had a warranty issue in many years. So what we do works very well.
Well,
And that's what we train our students.
okay. You know, I think this has been great. I know that you have a lot of verifications and certifications on your website. You have some training manuals. I think we might want to share with, because we mentioned in the beginning about the veteran program, and could you just dive in a little bit deeper there to help anybody that's a veteran or even someone who is just new to RV? We know we have a lot of millennials coming into and we know that people are buying RVs more and more every week, and a lot of people are do-it-yourselfers. And so I think the program that you have, we need to share that a little bit more, a little bit deeper. I know you shared a little bit, but could you just share the veteran program, which is of course related to the general program? As you say, people have been coming to you for years.
Well,
Go ahead.
basically, anybody who wants to own their own business can do this. They can do a 1 or a 2 week and be certified. They can do a 3 week and be master certified. Anyone who is a veteran who has the 9/11 GI Bill can go to our website, go to the veterans page, and it has all the instructions, what they need to do to get signed up to find out if they qualify. Once they get qualified, they send us their notification, and I handle it from there. And I get them signed up with the school and the VA. And then we wait until we receive the check, and then they come for training. And their GI Bill, like I said, as long as they qualify and they have the funding, it pays for all of their training and the customized tools. And if they want to see what the customized tools consist of, they can go to our website and look at the customized tools page. Everything is listed there.
Okay.
And this is true for everybody. I mean, the package is the same no matter who comes.
Okay. Well, it's a very powerful, I think, solution for a lot of those vets coming back. And everybody, I think, I know everybody that I'm talking to on a daily basis loves RVing. They just don't love the problems, and you've got the solution. And today we've helped, I believe, make them smarter about some of the solutions that you have. Is there any type of special incentive that you might want to offer to any of our viewers or listeners today? If there is, then I will share that. I'll put a special coupon code below the video, and then they can click that, and then they can get that to present to you. But what might be a special offer that you might offer today to some of our viewers and listeners?
Well, to anybody that's listening, if you will call us, set an appointment, you're welcome to come for a free 11-point inspection on the refrigerator. You can also spend the night here at no charge. And we'll be glad to do that and let them know exactly what's wrong with the refrigerator or not wrong with the refrigerator and anything we can do to help them.
And we'll provide them with water and electricity.
Well, what could be better than that? So with that, I think we covered everything. Is there anything before I let you go that we skipped?
Well, I would like to say, I commend you for what you're doing, trying to educate RV owners.
Yes.
Because I think there's been a great lack of that. And I think the more we educate the RV owner, the better off they are and the industry. A lot of the people that we have trained, if people watch our videos, they were just common RV owners that had a problem with their refrigerator, went to service centers and was not satisfied and did the research, found us, and then the husband and wife talked and said, there's a market for this. This service needs to be in our area. And they've come taking the trainings. And, I think the more the industry, there needs to be more of the industry educating the RV owner. I think that's good for everyone involved. And I appreciate what you're doing.
Well, I thank you so much for being with me today. And, I know it's our mission to make smart buyers smarter. And with that, I think I'm just going to close it out and wish everybody, if you want to take advantage of this special offer from rvrefrigeration.com, then press the orange button below on the video screen. And we will see you next time when we're, again, talking to other people like the Fords who are helping make smart buyers smarter. Thank you so much.